I'm going to meet a famous author today. Let's see if we can find out an F-lot about F. Scott Fitzgerald. Now I am getting in my car on my way to meet F. Scott Fitzgerald. Here we are at his house. Let us go ring the doorbell and see if he is home. Someone is at the door. Let us go see who it is. It is I, the interviewer, come to speak to you, F. Scott Fitzgerald. I'm not the man you seek. F. Scott Fitzgerald has been dead for 70 years. What do you mean he has been dead for that many years? I'm afraid he passed 3 days before Christmas in 1940. Then who are you? I'm his cousin. No, but make yourself at home. I'll answer anything you have to say about him. Can you tell me all you know about the characters of Nick and Jordan and their relationship? Now, why would you want to know anything about those two? Because I feel like they're the most underused and fascinating characters in the book. I just have such a passion for them. Allow me to venture upstairs and grab my copy of The Great Gatsby. Wait right here. I'll be right back. I am a returned man, and unfortunately I do not own a copy of The Great Gatsby. No, it can't be true! But not to worry, for I have memorized it by heart. More like memorized it by F. Scott. Oh, you strange Canadians with your strange jokes. So come on, man. Tell me all you know. I'm pumped to hear what you think about these characters. I mean, they're my favorites. Well, my boy, the thing about The Great Gatsby is that none of the characters are especially likable. I disagree. And none of them should have come together. It's just against nature for these type of people to come together. Alright, I'm aware of how the common person feels about the characters in The Great Gatsby, but I'm here to talk to you about Nick and Jordan, not anyone else. I was getting to them, but if you want me to just get to the point. Oh, okay. Well, so I think Fitzgerald wanted to make Nick more relatable to the audiences. So he needed to introduce him. Just stop, I know where you're going with this. You're saying Jordan's only purpose is to give Nick more characterization, right? Well, that's just a bunch of baloney. We already see the world through his perspective. Why would we care what goes on in his life in a story about his friend? Well, if you don't agree with that, try this on for size. Perhaps Jordan's purpose is for Fitzgerald to emphasize the problems with the wealthy, because, you know, she was in that golf thing, and she was cheating and stuff. Man, you really don't know anything about this book now, do you? Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. You think that Fitzgerald is using Jordan to emphasize the problems with the wealthy? He can do that with pretty much any character in the book, and he does. I mean, look at everything that Gatsby does just to get to a wealthy place to impress Daisy. I mean, Fitzgerald's already done that. Okay, what's your next idea? But Jordan was closer to Nick than any of the other characters. What book have you been reading? Nick and Jordan don't care about each other. Nick has no emotional attachment to Jordan whatsoever. Jordan would go to great lengths to cheat, just like she would go to great lengths to preserve her relationship with Gatsby. I mean, Nick. Don't act like she cares about Nick either. I mean, she's engaged to someone else at the end of the book. Oh, pish posh. She's just doing that to make Nick jealous. Finally, you say something remotely interesting and educated. Now what facts do you have to support this? Because at the end of the book, I firmly believe that Huckleberry... Okay, try again. Fitzgerald uses her character to convey Gatsby's life story to Nick. We never would have found out about him if it wasn't for her. But that's a throwaway role that F. Scott could have thrown onto anyone. I mean, why not give Owl Eyes more characterization? But he wasn't in love with Owl Eyes. It would have been interesting if he was. Okay. So, what you're saying is that with all her cheating at golf and stuff, that this girl, Jordan, is pretty much the female version of Gatsby. Only useless. I'm not even saying that. Her character represents all that is moral and good in the story. That makes sense. You could say she's the Jesus character. I mean, she's a girl. How do you know all this? Context clues! Context clues! I mean, you know what? What? I didn't spend like 6 years at the Harvard Law School thing just to be arguing with some weird British guy in a crappy journalism job about characterization. You keep using that word, and I don't think you know what it means. And a book that he hasn't even read. Wait, I've got an idea. Who's been sitting here very quietly the whole time? Danny. What do you think, Danny? Tell us. Come on. Yes. Really? Ooh, very interesting. This is what I was trying to tell you. So there is no point to Jordan. She's a useless character, just like Ed Regis in Jurassic Park. Yeah, see, we're one and the same. And that's the truth.